don't know this because I'm like the only one in the world who does, but dork is official name for whale dick. And a blue whale's dork? 8 feet long. I repeat, 8 feet long. Hey, so today I'm going to be reviewing I'll Give You the Sun by Jenny Nelson. I can't show you the book because I read it on the Kindle, but here is a picture of the cover. This review will be spoiler free, so you can go ahead and watch it even if you haven't read the book. So basically, I'll Give You the Sun is about a pair of twins, Jude and Noah. Noah is wide-eyed and very perceptive, and I would describe Jude as very superstitious and kind of incongruent, like she doesn't quite fit in. Jude and Noah are vastly different, but the thing that brings them together is the fact that they're both artists. They were super close when they were young. They had their own things and they had their own inside jokes and stuff, but something happened, which I'm not going to tell you about, but they drifted apart with completely different stories of what happened. And that's kind of what the book is about. It's about how they need to come together again to figure out what really happened. The book is written with a dual perspective, so Noah has the past and Jude tells you about the present. Contrary to many books with a dual perspective thing, or like multiple narrator things, the voices of Jude and Noah are so different. It's not only the writing style that changes. Throughout the book, Jude and Noah will tell you about how they felt about that event, or like how they were feeling through their own things. So Noah's thing is that he describes a painting, so he'll say like self-portrait, blah blah blah. And Jude's thing is like writing Bible verses or like superstitious sayings. So it'll be things like what someone says to you before they die will come true. The writing style of the book was really unique because it's told from an artist's perspective, and artists, I guess, kind of have this unique way of seeing the world. A lot of people call the writing style very pretentious, and I can definitely see where they're coming from because it's like crammed with similes and metaphors and really deep analogies and like symbolism. I think you have to be in a certain mood to be able to read this book without like dying of laughter because it's just so, I don't know, I guess really pretentious. It is definitely one of the most pretentious books I've ever read. The characters in this book are gorgeous, fragile, and unbelievably human. There's so much diversity and all the characters are so eccentric in their own ways and they're so unique, and you can't help but fall in love with these characters because they're just so lovable. The struggles they go through might mirror your own life, or either way, the problems that these characters have to deal with are quite relatable, even though the situation they're in is quite unique. And I think that's why a lot of people love this book. Personally, I love cliches and pretentious mush. Anyone who knows me will know that it's like a guilty pleasure of mine, but that's why I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. It was right up my street. The book felt so alive. I don't know, like all the characters seemed to just jump out of the page, and I just fell in love with the whole setting. I fell in love with the characters, and I just cannot, it's one of the best books I've ever read, that's all I can say. Another thing about this book is that it's very quotable. Every other sentence could be some deep, meaningful quote, which some people might find annoying, but I personally found it quite nice, I guess. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars, though I think if I reread it, I would give it 4 out of 5, or at least something less than 5 out of 5, because one of the main reasons I couldn't put this book down was because I really wanted to know what happened. I really wanted to get the full story of what happened between Noah and Jude. Since you already know now, after reading the book, it will kind of not be as entertaining. So yeah, I'll Give You the Sun. It's a really amazing book and it's filled with really good stuff. I mean, if you hate pretentious mush, you will hate this book. That's just a fact. I think if you like the writing style of The Book Thief, you might like this. I'm not sure because they're two vastly different books, because first of all, they're from different genres, but I feel like the writing style could be quite similar. But yeah, definitely give it a try. Like, if you're even slightly considering it, I think you should definitely pick it up because it's just a really, really good book. And that's all for me this week, and I hope you're happy.